Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Soul Reaver 2. This is Leading Man, and today I'm all by myself because we've got another dungeon to explore. So first off, we're starting here in Ustenheim once again, and of course when you load a save state, or just a save game, all the guys decide to come back. And thankfully at this point we don't really have to deal with all these guys, we can actually just kind of run away. Eventually they lose interest. However, they do like to still cock-block us with the demons, so you will have to deal with those. This area will be a little bit more important coming back, but on your way here it's not really that interesting. You kind of just run and jump and get it over with. Now if you're trying to speed your way through this game, same thing as always, just make sure to kill the guys who can shoot you, because that way you can still climb things, and these guys are easily outrunnable. This part has two lightning demons, which you can tell from the lightning gate, considering each demon sort of has its own gate type, I guess. Strange I never really noticed that before in previous videos. I mean, I commented on it, but it wasn't one of those things that I actually thought about. Anyway, demon's dead. Simple as always. As long as there's not more than, say, 3, you're pretty much fine killing him with a Reaver.
This edifice was clearly not crafted by human architects. As the figure beneath the balcony silently attested, these were the aeries of winged beings. Undoubtedly, I stood before the mountain refuge of the legendary Janos Ordren, but the entire sanctuary lay in ruin, collapsed under the force of some ancient cataclysm. As I suspected, the time streamer's deception ensured that I was centuries too late to unearth anything of consequence here. With nothing behind me but the wasteland I had traversed, I resolved to press on and explore these canyons further. Oh no. Every time you turn up, something monumental and terrible happens. I don't think I have the stomach for it.
No drama this time, Brazier.
You are persistent, crossing time like this to follow me. Still waiting for that coin of yours to land on its edge.
I'm biding my time. I see that Mobius has played a little trick on you.
Yes. He clearly doesn't want me to meet this Janos Ordren.
Perhaps. Or maybe he merely hoped that it would harden your heart against me, to see this wasteland which I single-handedly authored.
My heart doesn't need hardening, King. If I even suspected that destroying you would make any difference, I would do it this instant.
I knew you'd see through them, Raziel. Janos is indeed the key to your destiny, but you'll need to find your own way back into Nosgoth's past. Make no mistake though, Raziel. You and I are now in great danger. We are irritants here. Malevolent forces are being marshaled to eliminate us.
You talk as though we're allies.
Regardless of your sentiments, Raziel, in their eyes, we are.
Well, they're certainly trying to eliminate you, King. There can be no doubt of that. I am assaulted relentlessly with demands for your demise. Whatever it is that you're plotting, they're scared to death of you. As for me, I suspect they made a grave error when they allowed my unique resurrection. I don't think they know how to destroy me.
We mustn't underestimate them, Raziel.
And who exactly is this diabolical they to which we keep referring? If there's some grand conspiracy going on, the right hand doesn't appear to know what the left is doing. Even Mobius seems to be caught out at every turn.
Mobius is a puppet, Raziel. Haven't you realized that yet? That's the sweetest irony in all of this. Nosgoth, great manipulator, is their plaything. But the ones pulling the strings haven't shown their faces yet.
They don't like us unwriting their carefully choreographed history, though, do they?
You must understand, Raziel, we haven't unwritten history, we've merely rewritten it. The future flows around our petty actions, finding the path of least resistance, while admitting only the slightest alterations. This is the reshuffling you felt when you refused to kill me. And remember, Raziel, we are irritants in this regard as well. History will not allow the introduction of a paradox.
And if events cannot be reshuffled to accommodate the change?
It is the irritant who's expelled. Bear in mind that this may be exactly the outcome our enemies are trying to provoke. We must tread very carefully.
Well, that conversation was nice and vague. Anyways, up here we have Janos Audrin's Mountain Eyrie. Lots of stuff here that we don't really need to deal with right now. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to speed things up, simply due to the fact that this part is not really all that interesting, and it doesn't really show us off anything we haven't seen before. So we'll kind of go through here at Mach 10, 12, I don't know anything about airspeed, and I have no idea why I started that. We're going to go through here really fast. Plus it makes these fights look really funny. Now this section, I actually kind of let the demons take care of the demon hunters. There's just too many guys over there to deal with all that properly. Plus you can actually peg with some free souls if you're low on health. Now technically, I believe you can just run up there and climb. However, these guys are really fast and it's more likely they'll hit you. This firewall means we got some fire demons, and unfortunately we have the guys shooting at us in the middle of the whole thing, making it a lot worse. Sometimes you can get lucky and these demon hunters will just fight the demons for you. You don't even have to worry about it. Thankfully, since they're gun guys, they're really easy to kill and get souls from. And that's that. So, we're almost done here, actually. Not too much of a problem, it's just a lot of guys to fight. And, I mean, we fought these guys over and over, and they're not even different than the guys we've been fighting since the start of the game, so it gets a little old really quick. On the plus side, a lot of the time you can knock these guys off cliffs, and if you get lucky, they actually die in the process. Sometimes they come back, however, like this guy. No idea how he got up here. And of course, it just couldn't be that simple, could it? No, we've got 3 more demons to deal with. Oh, cutting things really close here. Alright. Simple as that. So we can grab the checkpoints, and we have a sentry eye to blind before we can start the actual forge. And here we go. New content ahoy. Okay, everybody, welcome to the Air Forge.
The scenes I discovered here were unambiguous. This race of winged beings, the architects of the pillars and the creators of the Reaver, were Nosgoth's first vampires. Their bloodthirst appeared to be a curse inflicted upon them by their vanquished enemies. These images confirmed the truths that Cain had divulged to me, but I had been too incredulous to accept. I struggled in vain to see how the pieces fit together, how Cain intended to escape the dilemma of his destiny, and what role he had plotted for me, and why Mobius and the dark powers with which he seemed to be allied were so desperate to see Cain dead, and so intent on me being the instrument of his execution.